So, this is the second part of our chapter Push and Pull. So now we were on page 126. 127 and 26 was done. So, and the previous part was of 7 minutes. So this video will be of 13 minutes. So oh, I forgot to read these. Remember ones. Apply a force in the opposite direction to stop a trolley from sliding down a slope. So okay. So let's start. So now in the wonderment it's written, it is no gravitational force in space. So astronauts float in the spacecraft. Magnetite rock is the most magnetic substance of all the naturally occurring minerals on Earth. All the naturally occurring minerals on Earth. So, the magnetic force. When a magnet is brought near an iron nail, the iron nail gets attracted to the magnet. The force with which a magnet attracts a metallic object towards itself is called magnetic force. Magnets are used in the doors of refrigerators. This helps in automatic shutting of the refrigerator door. The magnet compass that we use to find directions uses a magnet. The magnetic compass that we use to find directions uses a magnet. So, strong and big magnets are used to pick iron scrap from scrapyards. Frictional force. When you pick a football, it moves some distance and then stops. The ball stops due to a force that is applied by the ground in the opposite direction of the movement of the ball. This force is called frictional force or friction. This force opposes the motion of objects. Friction always acts opposite to the direction of motion. It is due to the friction between the pen and paper that we can write. Can you write on a sheet of butter paper that a sheet of butter paper that provides a very little friction? Activity 1. Push a toy car on the floor and let it go. Know the distance by the toy car. Now spread some sand on the floor. Push the toy car over the sand. The toy car will cover a lesser distance in sand in comparison to the distance covered on floor without sand. This activity demonstrates that rougher the surface, greater is the friction, and smoother the surface, lesser is the friction. So we're on the next page. Electrostatic force. To run a comb through your dry hair. Now take this comb here, tiny bits of paper. The bits of paper get attracted to the comb and stick to it. This is because of electrostatic force exerted by the comb on the bits of paper. Muscular force. The force exerted by the muscles of our body is called muscular force. Humans and animals use muscular force to do a variety of things. For example, we use muscular force for doing activities such as pulling, pushing, kicking, and bending our body. Science in action. Waste materials often contain a number of scrap materials, including iron ore. To separate iron scrap from the heap of waste materials, big electromagnets will fitted to waste materials. Then the scrap piling cling to the electromagnet. The crane is then moved to drop these scrap iron objects at a separate place. The scrap iron is thus separated from the heap of waste. So now we will see the walkthrough. Force is required to push and pull things. Now the effects of force are: force brings about a change in motion. It causes an object to move or stop. It changes the direction of a moving body. It changes the speed of a moving body. It changes the shape of an object. Now, what are the types of force? Gravitational force is the force with which the earth pulls at all objects towards itself. Frictional force is the force that opposes the motion of objects. Muscular force is the force exerted by the muscles of our body. Magnetic force is the force with which a magnet attracts metallic object towards itself. And electrostatic force is attraction or repulsion of particles or objects because of their electric charge. So the walkthrough is complete and the chapter is also complete. I'm going to ask you not the exercises this time, but I'll ask you some objective questions, not from the book, from the chapter. I'll read them. I'll just see them. Which one should I? Yes. The force with which the earth pulls all objects towards itself is called gravitation. The force with which the earth pulls all objects towards itself is called dash force or gravity. The answer is gravitational force, and it is written on the last line of gravitational force. What should I? Yes, I'm very good. Page number 127. Okay. Yes. This force is called no. Yes. The force with which a magnet attracts metallic object towards itself is called dash force. The answer is magnetic force. So it is magnetic force. So effects of force. Now I'll ask you some effects of force. When you kick a football coming towards you, the direction of the football changes. I told the answer. It was changes. Okay. So a force can change the dash of a moving body. The answer is speed. So now a force can dash a moving object. The answer is stop. A force can change the dash. A force can change the dash of an object. The answer is shape. And the last one, a force can dash things. The answer is move. So thank you and have a nice day. This was the end of the chapter, Post-Vision Ball, and this subject is complete. So I don't know which subject will we do next. So thank you and have a nice day and bye.